Okay, I thought maybe you'd be interested in seeing me try to come back on a heads-up game when I'm really short-stacked and down significantly. You can see I just stole that pot here. It requires hyper-aggression to catch up. So here I'm going to do a standard raise to 99 because I'm in position. Position is super important. I'm not going to, that has two, the reason I'm not going to try to bluff this is he could call with tons of draws on this hand, so I'm going to check. Now if he checks now, I'm going to bet. Now of course this is a scary bet because if he doesn't have it, if he does have it, then of course I throw away my money. Now this one, I'm going to just call a raise. King 7's a strong hand, heads up. And I'm going to, probably going to check fold here. No, that's good. Now I'm going to check call. I might get him to bluff off his money here. So, check call, check call. Yeah. Not bad. Do my standard raise here. I could have gone for a value bet, but with the low kicker, he probably doesn't pay it off. There's very few hands he pays that off with. So here I'm going to bet my 99. It's really good. So you can see I'm almost caught up here with him. He's kind of he's not that aggressive of a player. So I'm going to do my raise here. I raise on the button like probably 80 to 90% of the time. I fold otherwise. I never limp on the button. I just never do it. Now I paired up my 2, so I'm going to check. He only calls with better hands there. I'm going to call that. And if he bets, I fold. If he doesn't, I check. And boom. See, I got him to bluff one street with the open end. Now you might think, well, you just let him have a free card. But the problem is with that weak hand, if he has me beat, I'm just putting money in. It's hard to protect hands. You know, you say you bet to protect draws. But if you have a weak hand, you might just be pouring money into a pot where you're behind. You don't want to do that. So 4-2, I'm going to call here. I check fold in this case. It's just the way it works. I could have folded the 4-2 offsuit, but heads up, you've got, now this is a hand I fold. You know, I told you I raise most hands, but that's just trash. Okay, I raise. I'm going to re-raise him here. I standardly re-raise when I have suited, not because I think suiteds are great, but it's a way to regulate my, I'm going to check raise him here. So the reason I check raise here is I can take the pot with a check raise, but if he checks, it's not that bad because I just have a draw. Now I'm going to bet this because unless he has a king, he's probably going to be pretty scared of that king. So, and chances are he doesn't have a king. So that was a nice card for me to hit there. Jack 6 is pretty dang bad. I think I fold. Now you can see I've already caught up. Now I'm ahead. 9-9. Of course I'm going to raise him here if he bets. And I do standard raise. I am just fine with that. Here I'm on the button, so I do my raise. My standard raise here is 99. There's my ace. I'll bet 99. Now notice I bet 99 when I bluff, and I bet 99 when I hit. It's either way. So I'm going to call a raise here, by the way, the 4-3. Heads up, you just cannot afford to fold. Although he is playing pretty tight. Okay, let me check. Ooh, I'm going to check raise him here. And if he checks, again, draws, check raising's nice with draws, because if he checks, you get your free card for your draw. If he bets, you can raise and show a lot of strength. So I'm going to go ahead and bet here. I'm going to bet 55. And if he has a 7, of course, he calls. I can dump it. Otherwise, boom. Easy peasy. Oh, this is a beautiful hand. So I'm going to do my standard raise, which right now the blinds have gone up. So this is what I raise on this level. This is a tough choice because either I jam this, don't really call, he doesn't have enough to call. I think I'm going to just fold. I really like Jack, but I have a feeling if I jam it, he calls, and you know, it's a coin flip probably at best, or he could have me killed. So that was really unfortunate. Standard raise here. Now this is a very wet board. I have a 6 for a draw, but I'm going to check because he calls way too much. Okay, now checked here on the flop. My ace is good. This is kind of protecting with an ace. Okay, that was kind of scary. Yeah, I've lost this hand, but I think he's going to call me, so I'm going to check. Yeah, he hit the flush. So he called with the flush draw. So I played that pretty well. I protected. I played that pretty well. He would lose money in the long run with this. Now this hand, I know it seems weak, but I raise because I just consistent. I didn't. Oh, that is such a beautiful flop. I think I'm going to bet 2-2-2. I'm going to bet 5-5-5. There we go. Okay, another standard raise here. Now that previous hand where he hit the flush on the river, I really played that well. I made him overpay for the draw, and he hit, and then he didn't get paid off on it. So even though he sucked out, he on the long run he loses money there. Now this one I'm gonna raise him. Standard raise. Of course, it's an easy fold if he comes over the top. Now I check here. Now the reason I check here is because if I had an ace, a lot of people check. So a check sometimes is scary because they still think I might have the ace here. So I'm going to bet 2-2-2. Okay, he then raises me. I think I'm going to go all in on this. Oh, he had the ace. So, of course, that hurts. All right, anyway, so now I'm back down. So I'm in jam mode. There's my ace. I got a little lucky on that. And so now I'm right back in it. Now he's making fun of me. He thinks I don't know what I'm doing. Of course, that play when he had the ace looked stupid because he had an ace. But if he doesn't have an ace, it's not so stupid, right? Fold this. It's true I get made fun of a lot. Okay, standard raise this. He'd probably fold, unfortunately, but you still got to raise with the kings. I fold this if he raises. check fold if he bets. They do stuff like this when they take a long time to make decisions and they're checking and not betting and all that. They usually have like aces or something ridiculous like that. Sometimes they wait. Now he could also have nothing, absolutely 8-3, and that's why he's doing it. But he's taking a long time to make decisions, like he wants me to try to bluff. But of course, I'm not going to with a 4-7. Just let him have it. Now this is the tough one because I really could fold on this. As a matter of fact, I think I will. I haven't been folding very much on the button, so I think he folds too frequently on the button. Tell you the truth. Yeah. So I'm going to check. I have 2 overcards. If he bets, I fold this. That's no big deal. You can't win them all. Okay, I call this. I'm going to check fold. Oh, he checked. Now, him checking on a board like that is pretty interesting because there's a lot of draws there. I usually don't bluff that. You won't see me bluff that very much, but when he checks on a board that has that many draws, chances are he does not have any part of it. And that's why I bluffed there. And sure enough, he folded. That's sometimes where, very rare cases where being out of position is sort of an advantage because you check all the time whether you're strong or weak. You're going to be checking, so he really doesn't know that if you're strong or weak because you're going to check either way. And then when he checks behind you, he just shouldn't check behind like that, probably not on a board like that. I'm going to raise it. Hopefully he took a long time to decide, so he might re-raise me here. Nope. This is ending up being a pretty down. We just fold 2-5. I've been getting 2-5 a lot. Oh. It's always nice when you get cards. Alright, this is an unfortunate hand. Oh, blinds have gone up, so now my raise amount is steeper, which means I'm going to just fold this. Now that the blinds have gotten bigger, I don't want to be stuck raising and getting re-raised and folding a lot of hands. Check fold this. Oh, again. If he calls, he might have a 7 or 5. I can get some money out of him. Oh boy, hopefully he doesn't have a... Now this is just a bluff catcher. There we go. I bet you he had a 7 or a 5. He had a 7. Exactly what he had. So I'm going to put in 2-2-2. Now the other nice thing about the blinds getting up is my raises are big and he'll fold to them a lot.